We all hate one thing, and that is robocalls.
They just keep calling and calling.
Please call on our department number.
I was getting so many of these calls every day, but I literally couldn't get anything done.
Relentless robocallers are persistent and can disguise their numbers, trying to get you to pick up the phone. And if you do, they try to sell you almost anything.
You have the car warranty calls, health insurance calls, vacation club, solar panel. As soon as they hang up with you, they're calling the next guy.
If your phone's always ringing off the hook, it may not surprise you to hear Michigan had more than 1 billion robocalls last year, according to the Attorney General. But what might surprise you is people have found a way to turn these annoying calls into cash.
The number one way to make them stop calling is to get them in their pocketbook. Make them pay you a couple $1,000s, and you'd be amazed how quickly you end up on internal do not call lists.
Doc Compton is the founder of Robocalls.cash. He sells a $47 kit that teaches you how to turn those annoying calls into money.
You want some money, better say please.
The process has 3 main steps: answering the call, gathering information about who the company is, and then sending a demand letter.
If they don't want to end up in court, they'll tend to want to negotiate with you and maybe even strike a settlement with you.
Because paying a couple $1,000 to you is a lot easier than facing huge fines from the federal government. Compton says the tactic is based around the Telephone Consumer Protection Act from 1991.
They have to have your express prior written consent, because that's what the law requires of them. If they don't have that and they call you with one of these automated telephone dialing systems, and if you're on the do not call registry, then it can carry heavy statutory penalties ranging from $500 up to $3,000 per call.
Sounds like good money, but Compton emphasizes it's not a get-rich-quick scheme and can be an intensive process, but it has had success.
There are tons of people that they lost their job because of COVID, and the money that they made through settlements was actually enough to keep them afloat until they found another job.
One successful mid-Michigander is Mike Shira and his wife.
Any idea how much money you guys have made?
My wife has made $39,000.
Now, when you get a robocall, what are you thinking?
Of course, I'm thinking that we're going to make some money.
Shira tells me his wife takes the calls and he does the legwork.
Most of them are eager to settle. Of course, they lowball you, but you just have to master the art of negotiating. The ultimate goal is obviously to make money, but it's to shut these guys down so people can get their phones back.
Collectively, as a movement, we've hit the robocall industry for millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Even so, until stricter laws are passed, the robocallers are going to do what the robocallers do best: keep calling.
And I've had many conversations with robocallers who have told me unequivocally that they're not going to stop.
Second attempt, we begin with legal proceeding.
Change the laws, you can change the technology, we'll find a way around it because we simply make too much money to stop.
Compton says Congress needs to bring about heavier fines for robocallers and cover attorney fees, incentivizing law firms to stand up for consumers. But until then, the consumers have to stand up for themselves.
In the meantime, we'll keep putting the word out there. We'll keep making money.
And keep the robocallers in check. Scott Walchek, WNEM, TV5.